The Force isn't female. Disney's female. That's the fucking problem. So for that Han Solo movie, this is just going by short. So the two people that were fucking doing the movie, directors or some shit, they were fired during it. And they were at 200 million, and then they went over budget 275 million, and that was post firing the two people running it because their visions clashed with Disney's. And they hired Ron Howard from Happy Days to finish it. So, and it only made 400 million. So that's not, that's a failure. They didn't make enough money back to make it fiscally worthwhile. It has to be 2.5 times. So, how could their vision in the middle of it clash with Disney's vision? That sounds like a female problem. That sounds like the way women do things. That's, that means that there was no real figuring it out before we started. We're figuring it out as we go, as we're figuring it out as we go. You can't do that with a fucking movie. Imagine men acted like that. Everything that you'd ever have to be structurally sound wouldn't be. And it would none of it would stand. Everything would look retarded. You can't fucking start some shit and then fucking be like, we're just gonna just change it right now. No, this is done then, bro. What are you talking about? That's why marriages don't really work post a trans fucking thing. Well, I married a woman, but now it's a man. Well, it's not really the same deal. It's like Synergy Gym. Before COVID, it was 24/7. Now it's not. Well, fuck you. That's not the same fucking service that I fucking signed up for, so go suck my dick. How many times do they make a massive change in the snow fucking woke movie? You can't do that. You can't make massive fucking change. Has anybody had a child who was in college and had a major and then changed their fucking major after they're like balls deep into that major and then realize how much that fucking costs? Well, imagine it on the scale of a movie. Now, I'm sure those debts are more escapable than college debts, but, we know Disney and Hollywood is, part of Satan's corporation, and an individual going to college isn't necessarily working for Satan. So that's what makes it even more pathetic, because you think with all those resources and all those, you would know. You used to know how to make movies. I'm sure they had a lot lower budget too, and they were better. So that's the Force is, no, it's not the Force is female, and that's the confusion. It's that you're female, and that you should be working the craft services table and getting us fucking hors d'oeuvres. I want to devour some hors d'oeuvres everywhere, because the French eat whores. I'm alright with that. I'm not raising the kid, but if they're raising someone that's not their kid, it's not my fucking problem. Now French fries are freedom fries. Yeah, that's a female problem. That these are all women making decisions, because men don't make decisions like that. I'm not a real man. You can't just. That's like, starting a court proceeding. Oh, can we just cancel this? Can we just quit this? No, you can't just do that. You started something and you gotta see it out now. What the fuck? It's like a late-term abortion. No, you're this far into it, you gotta deal with it.